What's up, YouTube? We're back today simply for an update on the resistance. Things you need to know. I told you a few days ago that I'd be coming back with information you needed, how to fight back. I believe that I implored upon you the importance of why everyone needs to fight. Now, especially after what we've seen in the whole Venezuela, all the way to Argentina, defying court orders, sending people away without due process, as well as the fact that people who are trans overseas can't get back in because their passports are null and void and we're leaving them. That includes service members in desperate situations. Especially since we've seen a rollback of civil rights, especially since we've seen the defying of court orders. Did I say that? That means laws no longer exist for those who choose and have the power to defy them. I'll say it again. It won't be the last time. I was going to say I'll say one last time. That's a lie. I'll say this again, that if you believe keeping your head down and just wearing it out, holding it out until it's done will keep you safe, you're wrong. And every day, the proof of that wrongness is coming to bear. So, more importantly, what's the resistance doing? What's the update? Let's start with April 5th. Indivisible. If you don't know them, get to know them. Go to indivisible.org. Indivisible.org. They have been setting up all of the marches, not the only ones. 5051 has also been doing it. We'll get to them in a minute. Indivisible is doing a nationwide protest April 5th. I'll read to you exactly what it says. Saturday, April 5th, Donald Trump and Elon Musk think this country belongs to them. We're taking to the streets nationwide to fight back with a clear message, hands off. That is the least clear message I've ever seen. Hands off what? I take it back. Here's the point. I'm going to read from their site. This is a nationwide mobilization to stop the most brazen power grab in modern history. Trump, Musk, and their billionaire cronies are orchestrating an all-out assault on our government, our economy, and our basic rights, enabled by Congress every step of the way. They want to strip America for parts, shuttering social security offices, firing essential workers, eliminating consumer protections, and gutting Medicaid to all to bankroll their billionaire tax scam. That's what this march is about. Here's the thing about Indivisible. They've been doing it so much, and this goes to what I want to get to in the end of this update, in the end of this what to do next for the resistance. They've been doing things so much that they're getting people used to doing it. You may have been thinking to yourself, man, nothing's being televised. None of this is working. Wrong. Training is what's necessary. We did a live with the 5051 veterans people who do 5051s on behalf of veterans issues just Tuesday with Sons of Liberty. And their stuff is all over libs of TikTok weirdo on X, or on Twitter, excuse me. And we realize that we need training. Unlike we look back at the civil rights movement and we say, oh man, well, they were just out there marching. No, there was years of organizing in the churches. There was years before King got there. There was years of failed boycotts. There was years of failed organizing and marches because some people were okay with where they were. Some people didn't want to upset. People were living in fear. There was a training process that had to take place. What we see on April 5th, I believe, is going to be not a culmination of the training, but a really good barometer on how that training has been going. Summer is coming. Summer is coming. And as Chris Goldsmith says of the Butler Project, when summer comes, that's marching season. So get ready. From what we've seen, the growth, every single one is bigger. Every single one is better. Every single one now has veterans who have marched before. That's what this is about. And as they march before and then march again and learn how to pack their bags, what shoes to wear, what to expect, where to stand, how to be more effective, how to get their voice heard, as they learn those things, they teach those things to the newcomers. And when summer comes, it's the sustained protest that will make the difference. America has been soft. The only people who've been able to do sustained protest has been Tea Party idiots who are privileged beyond belief, but so taken aback that a black president came through that they were willing to stand up, because when you're an oppressor, equality, or even the semblance of it, feels like oppression to you. So they felt oppressed. The rest of us have been going about our days, living our lives, going to jobs that pay us too little, not hurting the status quo because we got a car and a TV, a family and a place to live. You know what? We're trucking along. And as one of my favorite creators lately, the enemy from within says, Elon Musk and them came and ruined it for all the oligarchs. Because now we actually know that it wasn't enough. Now we have no choice but to get out there and disrupt the system. But the only way to do that, because we've been so cushy, is this practice, this constant practice. I just want to let you know, in case you're doubting, April 5th is not for nothing. It's going to be bigger than all the rest of them. And I know that because this group, Indivisible, has been doing the work. The work. Do what you got to do. Oh, it's so easy. Indivisible.org. http://indivisible.org. No www. Indivisible.org. You go there, you put your thing in, boop, 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 zip code. It tells you what to do, even how to organize it. The 5th. All right, what else do we have? Economic pressure. The boycotts. Again, it's about training. And I have a second video coming out. This is just about where we are, what we're doing. This is an update for the resistance. March 21st. March 21st, tomorrow, the Nestle boycott. Well, what's Nestle? Hershey's, right? Take a look at your candy bars, but also take a look at your cakes. Take a look at the places where you buy pastries. Take a look at your drinks. I believe Nestle does water. I believe Nestle has all the woke drinks that you're looking for too. Take a look at your energy drinks. Take a look at your beverages, at your chocolates, at your snacks. Find where Nestle is. What I'm gonna do is in the comment section. I'll pin it if I don't find it before then, and put it in the description. The list that I can find, the best list I can find of Nestle products. Boycott them from the 7th to the 14th. What's the training? Well, the first time was a single day, February 28th, the Economic Blackout. Remember that? It went well. But it takes training. So now 7th to the 14th, the 7 days. No, I'm sorry, 21st to the 28th, the 7 days, Nestle boycott. That takes training, because April 7th to the 14th is a Walmart boycott. It gets increasingly harder. You're noticing something? It's not done abstractly. It's not done, as a whim. These dates and places are done specifically to try to provide the exact training we need until April 18th itself, Economic Blackout number 2. And then the ideal reason is to see the difference between Economic Blackout number 1 to Economic Blackout number 2. Has the training worked? I'm telling you, it's an intelligent design. We can be a part of this. I didn't come up with this. I just noticed it while reading because of a story I'm going to tell when we leave here. And then April 21st through the 28th, General Mills boycott. And that's going to be tough when you find out what General Mills is involved in. Find out how many products you use. Anyway, I'll restate it and I'll give my last story. March 21st to the 28th, Nestle boycott. This Friday, tomorrow. April 7th through the 14th, get your pen out. Walmart boycott, 7 days. April 7th through the 14th. April 18th, Economic Blackout number 2. The test results. April 21st through the 28th, General Mills boycott. Mark the dates. Save the dates. April 5th, general strike. Get your hands off of our government, of our entitlements that Americans have paid into, while they act like that's a bad word. Go to indivisible.org. Now, 5051, check them out on Facebook. The people that we did. The problem is I don't want to say the wrong thing. So what's happening is they're doing another march in June. We have people in the Northeast area, in Boston and other places, doing a march coming up soon. So I will give a part 2 to this on Monday. I hope it's not too late, guys. I apologize if it is. You know, especially if you sent it to me and you're close to me, you know, it's hard to keep it all what I'm going through. So I'll end it with this. Those boycotts, the training needed. When black folks did the boycott on let's just go with the bus, because I think they did Coca-Cola too. The bus boycotts, I believe it took dang near a year. How long was the bus boycotts? $381 days. The Montgomery bus boycotts were 381 days. So yeah, you're right. This won't work. This one thing, this one day, this one boycott, this Nestle, this Walmart, this 7 days. It will not work. What it is you're not ready for 381 days yet. You know why? Because they did it already. We live in the benefits right now of the people who did the training first and realized that they had to go 381 days to make a change. So they had to set up carpooling networks. Do we have that? No. We're in the process of training for that. They had to set up carpooling networks, and they had to set up black policing networks to police the black people who were not a part of the boycott, to ensure that they did what was necessary. It was not a joke. You see, you weren't allowed to have your own decision. That seems strange to many of you. Well, that's because you have yet to get beaten up by sitting down at the wrong colored counter. You have yet to be strung up and burnt by peeing in the wrong colored bathroom. At that point, you realize that the line between civil disobedience, that the line between peaceful protest and letting people do anything they want becomes real thin. Or I should say it becomes real cavernous. 381 days. They set up carpooling. They set up security networks. They set up policing networks to ensure that the boycott was being adhered to by as many people as possible in Montgomery. And only after they had these things done and had been trained did it work. This is our time of training. The summer is coming, and they should be afraid of us. April is only spring. That second blackout date, April 18th, shows us where we are in our training. Summer is coming, and they should be afraid of us. Will you train? Will you train yourself? It's not easy. March 21st through the 28th, the Nestle boycott. Will you train yourself? April 7th through the 14th, in the Walmart boycott. It's going to be hard. We have no money. We're the least of them. The sacrifice will be real, and it's only 7 days. If you think that doesn't take training, try it. And let me know how you did. I stopped using Walmart a long time ago. But I have a certain amount of training already. Try it. Let me know how you did. Celebrate yourself. Congratulate yourself in my comment section. You earned it. Not everybody can do that. Finding that alternative that costs a little bit more when you already don't have. Will you do the training? Will you train your neighbor, your brother? Because the summer is coming, and I want them afraid of us, not Trump. That's the resistance update. I have another one coming out. And now that I'm feeling a little more animated, the next one I have coming out should be really fun. I can't wait for that. They're rolling back civil rights again. But see, black folks have already done their 381 days. So this one's going to be a little bit different. I'll see you there. Oh yeah, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. Join the channel. We could use the money. Yeah, we have stickers. Yeah, you get discounts. The truth is, we could use the money. We could use the support. We've seen so many people give of those, the super chats, especially, I believe, Eminem is the name or how it's pronounced. It means the world to us. We use it. We use it to sustain networks. We now have friends and family working. We can now sustain a volunteer network, because even if it's volunteers, it still takes time and money. Because of you guys. Join. $1.99 monthly. We could use it. And you get a lot of perks. Listen. Educate yourself, educate others, and then come back for more. Follow us on all these things you see here, and our link tree is in the description. Maybe even get some merch.